be an old, flimsy...
A little bit of colourful because of you, and a little bit of plain and ordinary because of me.
I'm Alan Cumming.
I'm Shirley Henderson.
And we are in A History of Paper, the new fabulous musical play at Pitlochry Festival Theatre. Here I go.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Me too.
What are these questions?
This is a paper bag. What piece of paper would best represent your friendship? It'd be an old piece of paper. It'd be a relic.
Yes, because we are very old.
We're very old. We've known each other for 40 years.
Yeah.
I'm 61.
Oh, you're a bit older than me. He's really old. Yeah.
Are you 60?
I'm 60, yeah.
When
Don't
did you...
tell anyone.
Too late. Boom. So it would be an old, flimsy, kind of like a piece
of... A bit delicate, but a bit strong.
But yeah, but it lasted a long time.
Colourful. A little bit of colourful because of you. And a little bit of plain and ordinary because of me.
Do you prefer reading a physical book or an e-reader?
A physical book, yeah. Especially a crime book, yeah. Are
you a crime?
Yeah, I like getting on the train and just opening it up and there it is. Easy peasy. Yeah, much easier than on a...
I love an actual book. I do read on my iPad, but for pleasure, I think I read an actual book.
Yeah, I love going to the bookshop and there it is, and maybe buying 3 or 4 of the same, and then there they are, and then just taking a couple each time I travel.
So you're a big crime person?
I've fits and starts, like I've not been able to read for ages because of this.
I know.
Can't. But then the last thing I was doing, I was travelling a lot, so I was reading a lot of, crime.
I find like I feel guilty reading a book when I've got a play on or something I've got to do.
I just can't concentrate, my brain's just not going there. I'd rather just sit and stare. I'd rather just sit and be really quiet than have to concentrate on anything else and cry.
Isn't it? Why do you think it's important that we keep physical memories?
Like the stuff, you mean?
I mean, that's the thing. That's what this play is about because it is about a box of physical memories that you realise he needs to let go of. Yeah. And so there's a debate in the play about whether we should, it's not really the piece of paper, but it's what was written on it and then the essence of what the person meant when they did it. So, but I do keep a lot of things actually. I keep one little thing from a job or a moment. I just feel like it's, I like to look at things. I have shelves I like to look on and say, oh, I remember that was from that. And they're sort of become like a museum of your life. Yeah. That's what I like.
It used to be easier when we used to have, when we used to do albums, the sticky album, and you would be given flowers or be given something, you could put all that in it and you put a wee photo and the wee bits and pieces, and that just kind of, because of the digital, everything's just in that moment and you forget about it.
You show people things on your phone now.
It's different, yeah. But it's still nice to...
I do like having my shelves. During COVID, I was in my house and I had all these shelves with all things on them, and because I was sort of not seeing anyone, I would sort of go, oh, I remember that, oh, that was fun, oh, look at that. And I would pass this thing of shelves every day. And then I decided to do a podcast where it was called Alan Cumming Shelves, and I would have a thing, and then I would interview someone who was part of that memory, who'd been there on that time or stuff like that.
Nice.
It was really fun. Is there a piece of paper / prop you have kept from a previous film / TV role that you shouldn't have?
Well, you're bound to have.
I'm over to you because I've got up the wazoo.
Well, let me have a think. I'm quite a good person. I don't really steal anything.
I steal. I steal lots. Or, take with love. I have got, for instance, I have a sofa that was Mr. Floop. They sent it to me. They sent it to me. I didn't steal it. They sent it to me, or I bought it.
Did you ask for it?
I asked for it.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got a sofa that that was from Mr. Floop's house in Spy Kids. I have another sofa that was when I did the Flintstones film, and I had these metal wires sticking out of me because I was suspended because I was an alien, and I couldn't sit down. And they said, "We've got you a little sofa, this beautiful sofa, Alan, to sit on." And I couldn't sit in it because the wires were the big things. I thought, oh, what the hell? And they said, "So is the sofa? Is it useful for you, Alan?" I went, "Well, it's not useful here." And they were like, "Oh, do you want to take it?" So they shipped it to my house.
The only thing I've taken, but I did ask, and I kept, at first they said no, and then I kept asking, was this beautiful, it's an old chair, old desk chair. I was in a play at the original Hampstead Theatre called The Maidenstorm, and it's a long, long time ago, 30 years ago. And I kept asking, and eventually they said, "Okay, you can have the chair." And I took it on the plane and everything. You know, the days I literally took it to the airport, this big wooden chair, and put it. It was British Midland, and put it on the thing that the chair just went. You know, and I got it at the end. Things you would never dream of.
No, that wouldn't happen
being able
now.
to or do that now, yeah.
So funny.
Must have gone on the tube with it.
A lot of things they you know, on sets and stuff. They just chuck them anyway.
Yeah.
Like I've got lots of bits and bobs from sets, from theatre things. Or Lala gets a lot of, my dog gets a lot of things from the Traitors. They make her little sort of themed baskets.
She's so lovely, Lala.
And there's a little waltzer kind of there was a sort of fairground thing. There's a little waltzer she spun round, and she's got that. And then she's also got a little kind of sort of, what do you call it, a little mausoleum thing that she sat in for one of these things. Okay. And the last question, what is the most random scrap of paper you've kept and why? Well, now what I keep is, it's not random, I suppose, but my husband is an illustrator. And so whenever I go somewhere, in my bag, he's always hidden a little drawing. Or he just leaves me little notes that are drawings because he's an illustrator. So I always keep them. I've got thousands of them, and it's kind of a funny thing. It tracks our relationship. The kind of, and he always has Lala on it, and there's always like sometimes if Lala and I go off, you know, it's like the plane is like Lala. She's a plane, and I'm inside. I'm sitting on top of her ears or something. So I keep all those. They're really lovely. I keep drawings when people give me drawings, but I don't know. I'm kind of also, I mean, I like things, but I'm also really good at letting go and just think, nope. Like, you know, if you move house and your things don't come for months, your boxes don't come, and then you get them and you think, I don't need this.
Yeah.
It's very liberating.
Yeah, you've sort of cleared your mind of it all.
Yeah, which is what this place is kind of about, like the difference between letting go of things, or does a person exist because they gave you this piece of paper, or do they exist in your mind and your memory? Both, I guess.
Both. But sometimes it's just to have, that we chatted before, I've got letters from my father who passed away a long time ago. And it's just that it changes, doesn't it? Because it's the letter that you get to begin with.
Yeah.
And then it becomes the letter that he's not there now. And then it becomes, when you do occasionally after years come across it again, you're like, oh yeah, and he actually touched that, and he actually sat and wrote that, and it's that writing. The whole thing is just suddenly it's like, well, you've left. If you keep something so long, you can't let it go in the end because it's got
absolutely.
its own journey.
Do you know, that just reminded me of when I did Who Do You Think You Are? I was in Kuala Lumpur, and in this library, I can't say that word, in Kuala Lumpur, I saw a letter with my granny's handwriting on it. Yeah. That was so heartbreaking to me. Heartbreaking. Yeah. I boo-hoo-hooed. And I recognised her handwriting from, like, you know, Christmas cards and little notes she'd left me. And that moment was incredible. And also it was a really heart-wrenching thing. She was asking for her husband's, his things to be sent back. That was really, but it just triggered something, and I have lovely memories of her, but to sort of see her in a moment like that, it was really...
They actually did happen.
Well, this has been fascinating. And this is Alan Cumming and Shirley Henderson. We hope you'll come and see us in A History of Paper and be provoked and moved and touched by the importance of paper in our characters' lives and hopefully in yours.